Well, not we, but people on our team did some fuck shit.
Yeah.
Um, I mean,
Which one do
kids
you
were
want to say?
weird. I mean, there's a short one. I'll let you tell our teammates one, but there's a short one about these Texas kids or wherever they're from. Do you remember this? Like one
Yeah,
of our
the
teammates
bats.
when the Bats? Oh, is that the team
Uh,
name?
I think you're thinking. Oh wait, I think you're talking. No, I'm thinking of another
It might
story. Go
not be
ahead.
from Texas, but that I think it was Ryan who walked in on these kids, and he said they were all having a circular ejaculation
Circle
thing.
jerk.
Yeah,
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
and like
Oh
this
my
is like
god.
eighth grade. He said he thought it was his room. Walked in and was like, "Holy shit, this certainly isn't my room." Because when I left, these individuals were not here doing that. Um, Walked out, and then
Jesus.
like I heard a lot of foul stuff about kids like doing like
Yeah.
sus things like that on other teams.
Yeah. Me and
But I
Matt
mean,
Nagy. Me and Matt were roommates at one of the trips, and we were gonna walk into our room thinking it was ours, and it was two kids on the team that were called the Bats. I can't remember where they're from, and they were spraying axe spray on into each other's assholes. One of them was spraying axe spray into the other one's ass,
I think I remember you telling me that.
and we're like, "Holy shit, what the hell is this?" So we walked out, and we ended up playing that team. I think I'm pretty sure, which is
What did he have it? Did he
maybe,
have it like just bent over? Or was he spreading it?
he was like bent over,
Oh, okay. Maybe
and
he
they're
just
like
didn't want to
giggling and
shower or
shit.
something. They were giggling.
No, dude.
Oh,
No.
that's disgusting.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
but are
what's
you
the?
talking about the pizza box one? Is that the
Yeah,
one you're thinking of? The main
we'll
one,
call
right?
we'll call him S. We'll
S.
call him
Yeah.
S because
Yeah.
S
Okay.
has done some real crazy shit in his life.
Yeah. Gotta love him though.
He's a funny kid.
Um, yeah. He's a good guy, dude. He's still a good dude. I still talk to him from that time to time.
I
So,
mean, I don't really know how it progressed, but all I do remember is we ran sprints the next morning for it,
yeah, that's
um,
right.
because our coaches found out. Um,
Yeah, because
but
people were bragging about it.
yeah, it was a weird thing. Like, and I guess like for me, like that's just not my humor. I don't think it's his humor either, but
That's
or
not my
Austin's
humor.
humor.
No.
But
Yeah, no.
it looking back on it now, like just the balls to do it is what makes it funny. The
Yeah.
action is still not funny, but basically, we all had our own rooms, whatever else. One of our teammates, S, was rooming with somebody I can't remember. I want to say it was Max. Max,
Volko.
yeah.
Ugh.
But
Eh, we might have to bleep some stuff out, but it doesn't matter. Okay, go. Let's keep
they
going.
were. I mean, we've already said so many last names.
Yeah, I know.
It was
Shit.
all you need to know wasn't Max who did this, so he's all good.
Yeah,
Doesn't
no. He
matter.
has nothing to do with
Um,
it. Yeah.
it
He was
was
a roommate.
S. So this kid, I guess they ordered pizza, whatever. We weren't even there for this because all of our rooms they basically give you a block for your team. So all of our rooms were together, and I think it was Austin, Mason, me, and like a couple other kids, Bodie, whatever. We walked to get our dinner, and I guess these kids ordered in pizza, and we come back later, and I see a pizza box. I see a pizza box there, and I open it, and it's
It's
shit.
on the ground in the middle of of like
Yeah,
the the plaza area of like
it's
the of where all the dorms are surrounded. Like there's a little ground floor.
it's
That's where
Finkelmatic
the
inside the pizza box, smashed down. Like, and I was like, I mean, obviously I wasn't like, ooh, pizza on the ground, I'm gonna eat some, but I
yeah,
was just like, what's this pizza box doing here? Like,
yeah.
I pulled it
There,
up,
isn't
and
that
it's
some,
like poop inside. Like, who does
isn't
that?
that funny? Isn't that funny how like when you see a pizza box on the ground, your natural response is to open it and see what's inside?
Well, I just want to know what kind of person this guy is. Like, what are you, meat
Yeah,
likers, like a
right.
cheesy crust, whatever.
See if you can tell. Yeah.
This guy is
But
actually the
no, this
type of
guy's a
guy that
shit lover.
he's yeah,
He likes putting
yeah.
shit in his box
And we're like,
and
whoa, like
leaving in the middle of the courtyard.
I mean, I feel like we can all agree that's a weird action. So we're just like, obviously
Yeah.
this is the other team. And
Yeah, there's
actually,
no way
this
it's
was one of
us.
those days that this might have been our first night at this tournament or this time around. And the next day, we ran sprints. But I remember vividly running sprints, and our coaches were both hungover because that same night
Yeah.
they were partying, and we actually went to them to order pizza, and they never answered their door when we knocked on it. That's why we walked and went to. I don't know why I remember this so vividly. That's why we
Yeah. Wow.
walked
I don't
and
remember
went
all that.
to. We walked and went to get our dinner because we knocked on their room, and when we knocked on their room, there was like partying going on. You
Oh,
heard the
that's right.
music.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was like Kyle Harrison, who's like a really famous guy. That we might need a bleep.
Yeah.
Our two
Yeah.
coaches, and they were just having a good time, partying it
Weren't
up,
there
doing
girls there
whatever.
too?
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
fully were, and honestly, I'm 100% confident that each of them were cheating on there. Like, there's no way they're because E and C, Kaz and E were definitely in relationships, and there's no
Oh, they
way.
were. They
There's no
were.
way
I'm
that
pretty
their
sure.
girlfriends. There's no way their girlfriends came out for that.
I mean, it's wine country. You don't know. Maybe
Maybe they did. Maybe they. You're right. That is a good point.
it's
Maybe they
Sonoma.
did.
They might have.
They.
That might have been. That would be the tournament that they would go
That's
to.
true. They're like
That
28
one in
year olds having a
Vegas.
good time. So maybe they were, but
Yeah.
they were partying it up. And I remember they were making us run sprints, hung over the next day. But the point of saying that is they were basically out of the loop. Your coaches were
Yeah.
put in your block basically to monitor you because they know, like, yeah, it's cool to give these kids the opportunity to live on their own, but also they're kids. So they were completely out of the loop when one of our teammates decided to shit in a box and throw it down the staircase. The
Yeah.
next day, obviously, all the other teams fessed up that it wasn't them, and I'm pretty sure S fessed up thinking it was funny. Like, he was like
Hmm.
fully trying to own it,
He
and
thought it was
we
funny.
had to
Yeah. So
run.
he
We
just
had
said
to run
it
sprints for it. Wasn't funny then, obviously, because who the hell wants to run sprints? One, and
during
two,
a
I just didn't
tournament.
think it was funny, and now I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, it was
Absolutely
also during a
hilarious.
tournament.
Yeah, like, come on,
So
dude.
like
Like, you don't
any
have
extra
anything
running
else
we
to
have to
do.
do sucks. Yeah,
Yeah, that
that
was
was pretty
definitely
brutal.
like that was one of the funniest moments, but also like whenever I think of Sonoma, I immediately think of that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, other than that, it was just
Shit in a
like
box.
regular funny stuff that we did.
That was
But
we were already on our last straw, I'm pretty sure, with that.
probably, I mean, like
And that was like the
we
first
weren't
night.
playing too hot. Like, we were literally like we were winning. I'm pretty sure, but like we were winning
It
by like
wasn't by much. It was
yeah,
very
and
their
we were
games
playing
were
like
too close.
dog
And they
poop.
weren't good. They were really
Yeah,
shitty teams.
we had that problem of starting slow
Yeah. That's
a
why we
lot
only
of the
went there
time.
for twice, right? We only went there twice.
Yeah,
Probably for
actually,
that reason.
maybe I didn't know that actually, if that's true. I thought we stopped going because it stopped being a tournament. I'm pretty sure it
Well,
stopped
that
being a
too.
tournament because of honestly, it wasn't single handedly
It's
our
probably because
teammate
of
that
us.
did that, but it definitely
Definitely
didn't help that they were
collectively.
finding poop and like
Well,
axe
the rooms are
spray
trashed.
buttholes. Yeah,
The rooms are trashed. Like our quarter, like our, you know how like they were, the rooms were, some of the rooms were in quarters, right? So like
yeah,
there's 4 rooms connected and they had the living space in the middle.
yeah,
Like the whole place was trashed.
yeah.
Everyone's room
I
was
mean, you
just
gave like it was
obliterated.
it was literally like our parents moving us in on move-in day, your freshman year of college. Like, you have your bag of
Yeah.
clothes, they give you the bag of waters, your snacks, your goodies, your money
Yeah.
for the weekend or the year, and then like they leave you. Like, that's literally what it
Yeah.
was, and that's a big responsibility for 13, 14-year-olds to bear. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that it's according, but we acted accordingly. Like, you gave 13-year-olds
Yeah.
literally
I don't think
free
you could have
reigns.
expected
Like,
more or less.
they're gonna do some crazy shit. Like, I mean, we didn't do bad shit, but like,
Yeah. I don't
I
remember
at
us
least
doing
for
any, you and
me,
I not doing anything.
I can remember my room being a freaking. I wreaked havoc on that room. Like, I
Yeah.
freaking chucked my
Wrappers,
water bottles
chips,
through them. Like,
bottles. Yeah.
I was like no one
Didn't
was
know what a
gonna be
trash can
clean.
was at that age, dude.
Yeah, it's funny though
If you
because
were to
then you
show
would
me a
come back
picture of trash.
home and
Yeah.
like it would clean. Like, my room wouldn't look
Yeah.
like that. I just was like, yeah,
Well, because it's not your room, so you don't give a shit.
yeah.
I'm the same way. even though my room does get messy every now and then, but
I mean, same, but
yeah.
never like what we used to treat
Right.
Sonoma
Yeah,
rooms
but like exactly, because it's not your room. You know, you're there for a weekend. You're just
yeah.
gonna have fun. You don't have to clean shit up. It's just
True.
being dickhead, irresponsible kids.
I mean,
Yeah, dude. That
imagine how broke you have to be as a university to accept money for that, because it wasn't like the tournament wasn't like, they weren't supplying cleaners or repairmen or whatever else to fix the damages that the kids made once the tournament was over. That was all the
yeah,
school. And obviously the tournament paid, or the company, Adrenaline was the company.
yeah.
Obviously they paid, to use the grounds and to get the kids to stay in the dorms. But other than that, there's no chance that they were able to foot the bill for the damages and shit that were done while we were there.
That's another thing is, do you think Adrenaline paid for that, or do you think the school just did it?
I'm pretty sure the school was paying for like all that kind of crap, and that's why they ended the tournament. Because I mean, like Sonoma State is like most schools in that kind of area, like, or that area right immediately around there. Sonoma State, like Sac State or whatever. Like those schools aren't super high budget schools, so like most
Okay.
stuff that they
Yeah.
do obviously comes out of pocket. And it's just like anything. Like if you have an event and you want to, have this certain venue, you have to pay for that venue. So we were paying for that,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was coming out of pocket for Adrenaline to fix the damages or whatnot. I'm pretty sure it was coming out of the Sonoma State's pocket.
Well, shit. I mean,
Think about it. You just
either.
got paid, like what?
Yeah.
Let's say I can't even estimate that honestly, because
I don't
there's a
even. How
lot of
much money would you pay for that? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of teams there, but like, I mean, what? Let's say there are probably there are a lot of teams there, dude.
It was huge.
Let's say there's
Huge
probably
tournament.
10 teams at every grade level from fifth grade
Sixth
to
like high school.
yeah,
Nah,
high
maybe
school,
early high school.
like
Yeah.
ninth grade. So fifth to
Yeah.
ninth grade, which is what, 4 grades at 10 teams, so like 40 to 50 teams there. And let's say each kid on each team is paying like 400, $500 for that tournament. So what? 20 bands each team? Wow, I am retarded.
What?
Well,
Let's
actually,
see.
no. 500 times 20 kids. No, not 20 bands, but there's like 20 kids on a team.
Times 20. Okay. 400 times 20 is $8,000.
400 times 20 is $8,000.
Yep.
So then do $8,000 by 50.
8. I bet someone listening right now probably already has it figured out.
Yeah, well, you can
Times
go and
50.
be my calculator if you want. How much is
800
that?
times 50, you said?
Yeah.
Eight.
No,
Wait, sorry, 8,000
Yeah.
times 50 is $400,000.
So roughly,
Almost roughly $500,000.
I'm willing to say that, like, that's obviously not strictly profit, because they're coming out of pocket for obviously, one, paying the venue, two, paying for like all the coaches and stuff like that. But that's roughly what they were getting out of us for every tournament, because Sonoma was not the biggest tournament that we'd ever been to. It definitely wasn't the smallest tournament that we had ever been to, but on average, we were each paying like anywhere between $300 and $500 for these tournaments. So that's what they are making.
That's not counting merch,
Yeah.
gear, anything they're selling.
Obviously, we're little kids. We're like, ooh, we want the headband. We want the new helmet.
All those tents
whatever.
they had. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
hats,
sure
everything.
when they came out of it, they're probably making like 150K, maybe a little bit more, 200K.
Good amount.
But you definitely grossly overpay for lacrosse tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but all that to
overpriced.
say, there's no way that Adrenaline was gonna then turn around and say, well, we already gave you, $50,000 for the venue. We're not gonna give you another $10,000 for damages and stuff. So that's cool. It's like, listen,
true.
we're only making $20,000, but then we give away half of that because these kids are freaking retards. Or
I think Sonoma's I think Sonoma's dumb for even taking
Yeah,
taking
no,
us.
100. I mean, the
They should have
first
known.
year,
That's ignorant of
yeah.
them.
If I
Like,
was like the freaking president of that school, the first year that you trash my school, I'm gonna say, yeah, well, the money's great, but guess what? It's not great enough. So pay us double,
yeah.
and we'll still cover the damages that you guys do when you're
Yeah,
here.
they let us come back too.
Yeah, for like no change in price. Like tournament, we still got charged the same. So that's evidence that they weren't charging adrenaline anymore. Um,
Yeah.
but that was crazy. I mean, Sonoma was fun.
Yes,
Freaking,
dude.
we
What
went
else
over
was
Del
there?
Mar, Vegas. I mean, the other tournaments were fun. Oh, there's been. I don't even know. I mean, there's the only other two big things that I think were crazy were actually three, but we'll just go over. One of them happened twice or the same tournament. One time he almost got in a fight.
Oh yeah.
Um, I don't even remember what happened. I don't know if the guy was just talking shit or what, but I was
The
literally,
Del Mar one?
yeah, I
Which
was
one?
literally at the other end
Okay.
of the field,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So
and
that was
somehow I was the
when,
first one there.
yeah, I don't, dude, you teleported. I don't know how you got, because I saw you. I saw where you were. Like it was funny because like I was kind of like getting up because we had both.
Here we go.
Well, we just cut out there. I just got a phone call. Sorry. But what from where you were, dude, it was insane because like I was behind the goal. We are one on one with I was one on one with this guy,
Yeah,
and we were like getting into it, and then we both fell over. And
yeah.
I remember as I was getting up, I looked over, like looked across the field, and I see you like all the way down there. I'm like, oh shit, like they're all looking, and you were one of them down there. And then we got up, we're button heads, and he's like, "You pussy, what?" Whatever
Yeah,
stupid dumb shit,
the basic, yeah.
yeah, yeah, whatever stupid shit you want to say to somebody like off the cuff, and then all of a sudden, dude, I just see this fucking black figure behind this dude, just fucking.
I
He's
was just
basically
waiting.
borderlining this kid. Yeah, dude, your eyes were red, man. I could like smell the fucking testosterone like coming off your oozing out of your skin, dude. It was ridiculous. You were
Like
just
I
like
wasn't even
breathing on this guy's
looking.
neck.
I
Dude, you're
was like,
breathing on this guy's neck,
we had
basically.
just turned it over or something. Something happened, and I was looking away, and I saw you, and when I saw you, you were down, and when I looked away, I didn't see anything. I turned back, and then you guys were in each other's faces, and like I don't even know how it processed that fast, but I was just in full sprint across the
Fight?
field.
Fight?
Yeah, and we guys are butting
Is she
heads.
fight?
I, I was waiting right behind him, just like super still, just waiting for him to do just one thing, like just one swing, anything. I was like, please,
Yeah,
motherfucker, please do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Please do it,
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. Yeah,
But
the ref
he did.
broke it up pretty
The
quickly
ref
though.
broke it up. Wasn't that when your dad got pissed? Like that ref. That ref was like, was
No,
that the
that
time
was
that
that was
you?
Sonoma.
Oh, when the ref was like
That was
manhandling you,
Yeah, he pulled me off the kid.
and then his dad
And
was
then
like, "Motherfucker, I dare you."
yeah, and then Garrett's dad and like Mr. Moeller like were holding him back and shit and like
Yeah,
it,
that was funny.
it got
I
crazy, dude.
that's the only time I've seen your dad like red hot. He's like,
Dude,
when he's like,
yeah,
you
because
touch my
we've seen
fucking
him.
kid.
Yeah, dude,
Like
because
he's
we've
yelled
seen
at
him
us
mad.
before, yeah,
Yeah, we've
about
seen
like
him
being
mad, right? But like
about
that was a
regression.
different kind. Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was like I'm gonna kill you.
yeah. I was like,
Like,
holy shit.
yeah, like that scared the shit out of me. And he was
Like,
like fight. He
yeah,
was like he was like going after someone else like for me, and that scared the
yeah.
shit out of me.
That
I was
was
like,
like,
holy shit! I was in shock for the rest of the day, to be honest. I was
yeah,
like,
probably the most mild-mannered parent, like of all of them. Like, never really yells. Like, I mean, every now and then you hear him say, "Yeah, boys," or like cheering us on or
yeah,
whatever. But
yeah, he's loud when it comes to that.
it's never like do this better or whatever. It's always like that talk comes after the game or whatever. And this was the first time I had seen him red hot, and I was like, "Oh shit, you done fucked up now, son."
Yeah, yeah,
I
dude.
just went to the
The Mexican side's
sideline.
coming out.
I was like, "Yeah, you're dead."
Yeah,
He's like, "I'll have your job, asshole." I was like, "Damn."
yeah, and he
Like, "You're for
did.
sure." Yeah, he
The
did.
guy got
Yeah, that
fired.
I remember that.
He never reffed another adrenaline tournament ever again.
Yeah, that was tough for him.
Dude, it was.
Tough for
I
him.
was like, holy shit, man. I remember the smell of his breath, dude. It was disgusting. It
For the
smelled,
smell of his breath.
dude, it smelled like coffee and maybe chewing tobacco.
Yeah, probably. He
This
probably
is
had a nice
gross,
little
man.
buzz going on.
Dude,
I
it was
mean,
nasty. But dude, that game was pretty scrappy. That because I was against the Rhinos, the orange team,
yeah.
and we
I mean,
hated them almost
it
as
was.
much as RC.
Oh yeah, RC was dude. That's because
But
the
Rhinos was
coaches. Yeah, don't
Rhinos was
even
second.
start it on some G
Oh,
shit.
okay. Yeah.
Rhinos. I mean, Ryan. I feel like at least I hated, but I feel like we hated as a team most Rhinos, RC, and FCA.
Yeah.
And I hate to say FCA because that's the fellow Christian
Whatever,
whatever.
dude. They're a bunch of
But
pieces of shit,
honestly,
dude.
yeah, they were some of
Fuck
like
them,
the
dude.
dirtiest, vulgar kids that we ever played. I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
whoa, you're playing for Jesus, you said?
Yeah, yeah.
You're
They
a
had the
horrible
scripture
person.
and shit on their jerseys and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm like, you told
Like,
me to do
fuck
what
you.
with what? No, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
son. There's no
Is
way
that in the
God's
Bible?
letting God's not letting you
They
pass
write
the
that
pearly
shit?
gates. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were horrible kids.
That would, it'd been funny if they're like, I'm gonna, they started using like scripture like as like their
Yeah.
insults, like,
Leviticus
yeah.
13:1 said I can kill you for that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
all right,
Hath
Tommy,
thy
relax.
thou take you to hell, shall you go? Or like they started talking like that. Like you like God shall thy rain thy wrath upon you. Like, oh shit. Like, okay, they mean business.
Oh my God, Jebediah, relax. Oh God.
Jebediah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are interesting. I mean, the only other story that was not even that big. That wasn't even that big. There's one where
Yeah.
we were watching our older team, the older Blazers team. I think at this point we were in seventh grade, and it was Zane and like Rizal's team or whatever.
Yeah.
Who else was on that? Preston Fasher.
Just all the like older LA guys from like Redondo, Costa, PV, Penn.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, they were guys that we kind of
whatever
looked up
else.
to. Yeah, pretty good players.
Yeah. All a grade above.
And they got into a scrap, like a full team fight, like the benches cleared and everything.
Yeah.
And both teams got ejected, or not ejected, but disqualified from the tournament. And we're all watching, and like some of us are standing up and like starting to run on the field. Like, we're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
I think I was one of them. I was actually like, okay.
Yeah, you're like,
this
finally.
Like, in normal circumstances, I am a very calm being. You know,
You are.
I can handle situations, I think, and I don't mean handle them like I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, handle them like I try to find a positive way and a calm way to resolve things. But, push comes to shove, I'm not gonna, get punked or get bitched. And so
You
I
have
was
a really
watching this.
quick switch.
It had nothing to do with me other than like I knew these kids. Like, I knew I was gonna go to high school with like Zane or whatever. I was gonna play with them.
Yeah.
So at my point in my mind, they were like already my boys. So they were playing pretty scrappy. And I definitely, as soon as the fight broke out, I was already at like half point. Like, I was at the midline. Like, from the sideline, I was at the middle point of the field waiting. And like someone like pulled me back and was like, come off the field. Like, if they see you on the field, they're gonna think you're on their team. You're gonna get disqualified. I was like, oh, well, don't want that. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only other story I could think of that's like notable. It's like a bunch of small ones, obviously.
There's a shit ton, dude, that like we're probably not even thinking of. It's
Yeah.
been so many years, man. So like 8 years, 7 years. Let's see, 2020.
I said that before, but it honestly has been
2020. We probably met, what, like 2011?
13,
2010?
14 was freshman year. So 12, 13 was 8th grade. 11, 12 was 7th. And 10, 11 was 6th. So we met in
Holy
2011,
shit.
which is almost a decade ago.
God damn, man.
Yeah, crazy.
That's so many years of lacrosse and like tournaments and shit. Dude, there's so many stories.
Yeah.
Like we can't even think of. We gotta definitely do like probably do another episode like with more stories for sure. Like I'm sure some shit will
There's
come
stuff,
up. Dude,
yeah,
'cause,
there's
like,
stuff that we don't remember that definitely happened. Like,
yeah, and there's probably stuff
basically,
we
like,
probably shouldn't say either.
yeah, probably. I mean, hey,
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe not.
there's like 3 or 4 more people that were part of our like core group on the team that definitely house most of the funniest stories that happened
Yeah.
in like all of middle school and high school lacrosse, club ball at least. And like that probably won't ever come up until, you know, we ask them questions. Like we just shared with
Yeah.
you guys what we remember, you know, at the front most of our brain or whatever. But
Yeah, dude. Airport stories, dude. There's like, you know, like everything, like every
there's a lot.
aspect,
You just took it to a
every
whole
aspect
nother,
of the trips,
Oh
dude.
my
Starting
God,
from,
dude. Pranking Scott, like, yeah, there's so many, like,
dude,
so many. Yeah, that's
like, like
yeah,
every
there's a
single
lot.
detail of the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to write some shit down, go ahead. Like, in
I'm
case
actually
we're
I
going
might,
too
yeah,
long
there's
here.
funny stuff. But yeah, we are
Yeah,
a little
write this shit
bit
down.
over time, guys. But we thought it'd be cool to share with you a little bit of our backstory, how long we've known each other, how we have come to be the dashing, smart, cunning gentlemen you see before you today, and how we have you know, grown as friends and come up with the dumbass idea to start this podcast. So
That's right.
we've got tons of funny stories, and mind you, we might do another shoot the kind of shit episode like this coming soon, maybe moving forward, because we've got a lot of funny shit that we've done outside of lacrosse as well.
Yeah.
More of that might be stuff we shouldn't share, but we're probably going to share it anyway. So,
Yep.
thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. And enjoy those sausages while we're gone.